Hey everybody, it's Cece. Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a Valentine's Day get ready with me. I have not done a get ready with me in a while. I haven't done a tutorial in a while, so I figured I would just kind of fuse the two together. It is currently like 5:45 in the morning. I'm actually getting ready for work. So this is going to be a Valentine's Day look that you can make into like a work appropriate kind of look, and then you can also transition from day to nighttime if you're going to be going on a date after work. So that's what we're going to be doing today. So as you can see, I'm completely barefaced. I have done my skin prep, I've done my cleanser, my toner, and my moisturizer. So let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to start with my brows. So I have a new brow product that I'm actually going to be using today. You guys know I swear by my Motives by Lala brow pencil in the shade Auburn, but lately my hair is starting to lighten up, so it's not as pinky red as it was when I first got it colored. So I kind of wanted to balance my brows out because I just felt like the red was just a little bit too much. So I actually found this one at my local Walmart. It is the Revlon Color Stay brow pencil, and it is in the shade Soft Brown. So what I've been doing with my brows lately is going in with the Revlon pencil first, and then just using the Motives one kind of towards the front of my brow. So that's what I'm going to do today. So let's go ahead and get started on these brows, girl. You can see I'm only filling them in maybe about halfway with this pencil here. And then I'm going to go in with the Motives pencil and fill in the front part of my brow. Go back to my Revlon pencil, and I'm just going to take this spoolie and just start combing through my brows just to kind of blend the two colors together. To carve out my brows, you know, I've been using this for a hot minute now. Absolutely love it. It's the Brow Gal Gold Nude Highlighter Pencil. I always use the nude side as like a stick concealer to carve out my brows. I just really like using this because it's just quick and easy. Last step, I always go in with the Milani Clear Brow Gel just to kind of lock my brows in because I am oily and I will sweat my brows off if I don't do this step. Alright, so next I'm going to prep the skin for makeup. So I have a couple of primers that I'm using. Do not judge me. Do not judge me for all these samples I'm about to use, okay? I've been getting a lot of samples in like my Sephora Play and Ipsy and stuff like that. So I definitely want to use these so I can let you guys know if I would purchase the full size. So the first one I'm going to go in with is the Skintelligent Skin Perfecting Complex. It looks like this. I have had this for a minute. I never used it because honestly my skin's oily and I never needed the extra hydration, but now I don't know if it's the fact that I'm pregnant or it's the fact of like the change in weather and stuff like that, but like my T-zone area has actually been dry, and my T-zone is usually oily. Like my eyelids and just this whole little T-zone area definitely gets dry now. So this complex is really good because it can just, you know, it's a serum and it just adds extra moisture wherever you need it. So I'm going to put that on my T-zone first. I'm I'm going to go in with another new primer. This is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer. I got this in my Sephora Play this month. Have never used this, so I definitely want to try this and see what it's all about. So it looks very runny. That's what it looks like on, so we'll definitely see. Okay, this feels very wet, very lotiony. It's supposed to be a primer and a moisturizer in one, and it definitely feels like a moisturizer, but it feels really good on the skin. So I definitely let you guys know, how it does throughout the day. But first impressions, I really do like this primer. And then, as always, I always go in with my Luminaire Pore Minimizing Serum because I have lots and lots of open pores. So I just kind of put this on areas that I know I have more visible pores, definitely like my T-zone and my cheeks. Alright, so let's get started on the eyes. So I always go in with my Motives Eye Base. So I'm going to put that on my eyelids first to prime. This, you really don't have to set it with an eyeshadow or anything unless you just want to, because it's really not going to crease or anything. So I'm actually going to just go in with eyeshadows. So, I have my little self-made Z palette here. So the first shade that I'm going to go in with, this shade here, it is by Motives Cosmetics, and this is called Cream Fresh, and it's just like a matte white. So I just really like using this to set like eye base and concealer and stuff like that. Okay, next, I'm going to go into the Motives Element Color Box palette. That's what it looks like. And I'm going to go in with this brown shade here. And this shade is called Native. And I'm going to use Native as my transition shade. And the next shade I'm going to go in with is another Motives shadow. And I will have to link the name below. This is either, I can't remember. I'll just link the shade below. But it's a Motives shadow. Looks like that. And I'm just going to apply this more into the crease. And just to deepen up the crease just a little bit more, I'm going to take another Motive shadow. This is called Rebel. And I'm just going to put a dab of this into the crease because it's actually a, this is actually more of a shimmer shade. So I definitely don't want to like go overboard with this, but I just want to give it, a little bit more, a little bit something. Now I'm going to go in with my lid shade. So to prep for that, I'm going to go in with my Too Faced Glitter Glue because we are going to use a shimmer shade on the lid. So the shimmer shade we're going to use is out of this Motives Element color box. It is this shade right here, and it is called Shell. It's a really pretty, like, champagne goldy kind of shade. I'm getting ready for work. I'm not gonna wear lashes, but if Maurice and I go out this evening, I would definitely put some lashes on just to make this look pop a little bit more. So for now, I'm just gonna go in with my Motives liquid liner in black and give myself a nice wings liner. Mascara, I'm going to use my Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir Major Volume Mascara. I'm going to take one of my Motives makeup wipes and just clean up my eyelid area and get any fallout that we have going on. Which honestly, with these Motive shadows, there really isn't a lot of fallout, which is one of the reasons why I love this brand. But really just cleaning up like that wing area. Make it nice and sharp. So before I go in with the face, I do want to prep the under eye area. So I'm going to be using this Sunday Riley CEO Rapid Flash Brightening Serum that I got in a Sephora Play as well. And I have used this a couple times before, and I actually do like it. It's just nice and hydrating for the under eye area. Let's go in with foundation. So today I want to go for just a bright, youthful, you know, glow from within, just glowy kind of look. So I'm going to take my Motives Illuminating Foundation, and I'm in the shade Toffee, and then I'm going to go in with this Milani Conceal Plus Perfect foundation in the shade 04 Medium Beige. So I'm going to mix those together and put that on my face. So because I'm oily and this is an illuminating foundation, I don't like to use a lot of this. So I did about 2 pumps on of the Milani one, and I'm going to use just a teensy, about that much of the Motives one, so maybe like half of a squeeze, I guess. So I'm just gonna mix those together, start applying it to the face, and I'm using a BH Cosmetics pointed foundation brush. You can use this for concealer as well, but I really like using it for foundation. To blend this foundation in, I'm going to take my coconut water spray that I got from Marshall's, and this BH Cosmetics 116 is just a flat foundation brush. Spray a couple of sprays of that on here and just start blending it out. Because we used an illuminating foundation and I'm oily, I really do want to matte this foundation down. So I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Velvetizer. This is a mixing medium, but you can also use it as a setting powder, which is what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to be applying this all over my face, and literally this is such a strong powder. Like, it is so mattifying on the skin. Like, you put this on, girl, and you are not gonna have to worry about getting oily until you literally take your makeup off. Like, I absolutely love this powder. So next, to bronze and brighten the skin, I'm going to use, ironically, the Pure Bronze and Brighten palette. I promise you I did not plan that. It just came out like that. But this came in my BoxyCharm last month. So that is what that looks like. So you have a bronzer, a highlight, and a cheek color. So I'm going to start with the bronzer. And these look super, super pigmented, so I'm literally only going to dab my brush like 3 times. Yeah, so this is super, super pigmented, but I do like it. It's a little bit deeper of a bronzer than what I would use, so I really want to make sure I'm blending it in really well, but I do like it. So, clean up this line because it is looking a little patchy. I'm going to take this Motives banana powder and just clean up that line. I'm going to go back into the Pure Compact and take some of this blush color. I'm like really nervous about this blush because it looks super bright. Oh, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. And I'm going to go into this highlight shade, which looks, girl, super pigmented. Yep, that is pigmented. But it's really pretty. Only thing I am noticing about this highlight that I don't like is on my nose, and I'm not sure if the camera is really picking it up, but I can definitely see it in my mirror. It's like, it's clinging to all of my pores, and it's like really making those like really, really noticeable, and I don't really have that problem with my other highlights, so I don't know. I think if I use this again, I definitely just do the outer parts of my face, maybe my Cupid's bow. Even on my chin, it's kind of clinging to those pores, and I don't really like how that looks. It just looks really powdery and cakey. So I'm definitely going to go back in with this coconut water, and hopefully that can kind of like loosen it up and make it not look so cakey. But yeah, I'm not really feeling how this highlight looks. I'm waiting for this to dry. I'm going to put the finishing touches on my face. So I'm going to go in with this Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Pencil in the shade 0 and do my waterline with that. Alright, so I've got my liner on. So just to set the liner in place to make sure it doesn't like smudge or crease or anything, I'm going to go back into this Motives palette and I'm going to grab the black shade called Raven and a flat Wet n Wild brush and just kind of push this into my waterline. And for my lower lashes, I'm going to use this Vday mascara. So for lips, it is Valentine's Day, so of course I have to do a red lip. I'm going to start off with this Milani Easy Liner for Lips lip liner in the shade Rose Pink. I'm going to go in with this Motives Matte liquid lipstick, and this is in the shade Sorry Not Sorry. Oh my gosh. You talk about a bomb red. I absolutely love this shade. So pretty. Girl. And then for lip gloss, this I actually picked up from my local Dollar Tree. This is the Beauty Benefits lip gloss. And does this even have a shade on it? It does not. But that is what the color looks like. So I'm going to try a little bit of this. It's my first time trying it, so I'm going to see what this looks like. Nope, don't like it. It has like nothing. Not giving me what I need, so I'm going to go in with this Too Faced Melted Latex and the shade Hot Mess to just give it a little bit of a glossy look. Yep, this is what I need. Last step, of course, I'm going to go in with the Motive's No More Shine Mattifying Setting Spray just to make sure that I'm not getting oily throughout the day. Okay, you guys, so this is the completed look. I hope that you guys enjoyed my Valentine's Day tutorial. If you did, you already know what to do. Like this video and leave me a comment down below letting me know what you think, and any future videos or tutorials that you want me to do, definitely leave that in the comments down below and I will get that to you as well. Thank you guys for watching, and if you are new here, welcome. Definitely subscribe to my channel if you are not already, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!